So as the line up on the grid, it's Will Lathrope, your pole position with a 47.1 from Rhys Stevenson in second place, Richard Holmes-Williams in third, Luke Hedger fourth, Ben and Mick Lord lining up fifth and sixth position. Seventh is Ryan Tyers from Chase Collymore, Ryan Clark and Michael Med rounding out the top 10. Chloe Jones in 11th place from Carl Sanders. 13th for James Herring, Julian Gromit in 14th, Dan Merrin and Ross Richards rounding out the 16th position. Joe Woodward in 17th from Gaz Pearson in 18th place. 19th for Oliver Linsdell, Nick Shaw 20th, Nathan Smith and Dan Pearson 21st and 22nd, Connor Wyatt and Casey Hanby in 24th position. Michael Ford in 25th and the unidentified rider rounding out the field in this 26 rider grid. So yet again another big group of riders here. Round number 2 of the Rich Energy British Mini Bikes Championship, and we are here at the Red Lodge circuit down here in Suffolk in the UK. Just going of course towards East Anglia down by here. See quite a few very competitive karting circuits in the east of England, of course, and Red Lodge no exception. This track has been about for around 27 years, really has developed into a great karting track here. This is more of a technical circuit, you would say, as is seen on many occasions this morning already. We've seen some very fast, furious opening laps as the riders jostle for position on that technical part of the track going down to 180, the slowest corner on the track. A shout out for Luke Hutchison on social media for Casey Hanby, who's lining up in this race just on the edge of the top 10. So we've got some pretty decent calibre of riders about to get underway. Look out for Rhys Stevenson there, number 1, 2, 3 in second, one of the rising stars in British Mini Bikes last season, and really establishing himself as a name to look out for here. Up there at the front of the grid, of course, the riders get the visors down, green flag goes up, and we're about to get underway. And off we go. So Mini Bikes 140 Group A charging into the first corner, and Rhys Stevenson getting a jump there on Will Lathrope into the first corner around the outside. Rider in trouble further back. I think it's Chloe Jones hitting trouble on the grid. She's got away, but right at the back of the field, the rest of the riders charging through into 180 for the first time. So Rhys Stevenson on an early leader. Looks like Will Lathrope may have dropped to third from Richard Holmes-Williams. Yes, indeed, that's correct. Holmes-Williams now up to second place. They make their way down towards the S's for the first time. Rest of the field go charging through. So with the exception of, I think, Chloe Jones, who lost the bike at the start, everyone else has got away safely. I think Chloe may well be out of the race, unfortunately. The race goes on, though. Lathrope lead, well, sorry, Stevenson leads, I should say, of course. Richard Holmes-Williams in second place, Lathrope third. Ben Lord up to fourth from Luke Hedger and Mick Lord, Ryan Tyers, Ryan Clark, Michael Med and Chase Collymore rounding up the top 10 at the end of this very competitive first lap. They charged down the technical opening part of the lap down to 180. The leaders already making their way down towards the straight run. It looks like, yes, Holmes-Williams has taken the lead. 1-2-6, Richard Holmes-Williams, your new race leader. And Rhys Stevenson right on his tail though in second place. They make their way out of the S's, down Simpson Straight once again. And this is important now for Holmes-Williams, trying to break away from Stevenson. Over the line the two leaders go. Now this could be important here because Richard Holmes-Williams had a good opening lap. He set the fastest lap of the race now, 47.6. And what Rhys Stevenson needs to do here is just to watch the lines, try and keep up with Holmes-Williams. Perhaps see where he's lost a bit of time to try and keep up with that race leader. Ben Lord a bit further behind in third on number 48. Then it's Luke Hedger, Ryan Tyers and Mick Lord. And Stevenson fighting back on the inside into the S's. No, it didn't quite come off there. Has to stay in second position. Down the S's they go. Stevenson goes wide on the exit. He's going for the exit speed here. Down they go. He's got a good exit out to the corner and takes the lead again. Oh, he's got a hole into the inside. No, Holmes-Williams had the sweep into the outside going into Paddock Bend and holds on to the lead. Ben Lord, Luke Hedger, Ryan Tyers and Mick Lord just a bit further behind this battle for the lead. as Holmes-Williams guards the inside line. There we see Stevenson through into the lead, through Senna. So great move there from Rhys Stevenson, back into the lead. Let's see if Richard Holmes-Williams can fight back. Now, of course, the riders we're looking at here, headed now, I think, by the 48, yes indeed it is, so 48 of Ben Lord, currently sitting in third place here. They'll be hoping that Stevenson and Holmes-Williams start battling a bit more for that lead, because they could get involved in this one. Ryan Tyers going for the pass. Lord holds on to the position. So possibly you would maybe say these guys battling for fourth place. If you look at Tyers again, these guys may want to work together here and try and catch up with the two leaders. However, I think that Luke Hedger has other ideas on the number 12, because he's starting to do battle with Ryan Tyers. Oh, great move down the inside there. Can he make it stick? What a move there from Luke Hedger on the number 12, going down into the Warren. Went screaming round the outside into 180, slammed down the inside of Ryan Tyers and has made the move stick. He's now clear in fourth place. That was quite an aggressive pass there, real block pass on Ryan Tyers, who loses a bit of time. Now he's trying to fight back as a rider going down. This is just on the Warren, I think, in the midfield. Try and pick up that number, but the rider evidently okay, that's the important thing. Ben Lord in third, then Luke Hedger fourth. That's the number 17 that's gone down further down the field. That was Ross Richards, who was in 17th place. And Richards appears to be okay, but pushing the bike away, looks like he's out of the race. What happened on the Warren, the corner we're looking at now, the off-camber left-hander. Meanwhile, the battle going on for third, Ben Lord. And Luke Hedger, number 12, looks threatening down the inside. No, he can't get through at the moment. He's going to try and get him on the exit, though. Here we go. Squares the turn off, gets the exit speed. Has he done enough to get past Lord? Oh, he has a look down the inside. Can't quite make the move stick, though. Ben Lord holds on to third place. It's still Rhys Stevenson leading the way, just ahead of Richard Holmes-Williams, but the closest battle at the moment is for third place. As Tyers has a look around the outside, ride it down on that first corner possibly. Wave yellow's out, but yes, it's one of the Lords has gone down. I think it might be Mick Lord that went off the machine on the first corner. Yes, it is, because he's not in that battle anymore. So Mick Lord dropping out of contention of this battle for the lead. Third place precisely, of course, but to say here, Ben Lord doing a great job of holding on to the position so far. This is where Hedger's quick, though. Down the hill, he gets a good exit speed, but Ryan Tyers has been watching, and he's having a look as well. Well, perhaps have a look at them next time round when they leave the S's corner at the top of the circuit. The exit is very important there, both on two wheels and on four. The exit speed more critical than the entry. So that could be a very important corner very shortly. There's 180. As Ryan Tyers gets out of that slow corner very well indeed, and he's going to try and squeeze out Hedger. Yes, he makes it work. Can he hold on? So look over the back and manages to block Hedger. There's the two race leaders. You can see third, fourth and fifth very close indeed as Tyers squares the turn again. Here we see that move. Fantastic footage from the drone camera, just showing you how the exit speed is very important. That allows Tyers to close up on Lord. Makes the move into the final corner now. He's lined himself up nicely for the first corner. But Ben Lord stays strong. No, he doesn't quite. Oh, was tripping over the back wheel. A hefty tumble there for Luke Hedger. And that will have knocked the wind out of him there. He tripped over the back wheel, I think, of Ben Lord. Well, look at that again as we go into the first corner. As Hedger picks up the machine. That's a shame for him, he's running so well. We saw a three-way battle into the first corner, and here they come again. So there's Tyers down the inside. Hedger tries to follow, but there we see Lord shutting the door on him. And Hedger really was committed for that pass, had nowhere to go, tumbles over the back wheel and is out of the race. Hedger appears to be okay, but as we say, there he is, just kicking the machine back into life, but out of contention at the moment. Further down we have the number 46 of Joe Woodward. Just on the edge of the top 10 at the moment. Rhys Stevenson, still your race leader, as we wait for the checkered flag. Stevenson has had a very good race so far. Looks like he's going to hold on as they make their way down towards the final few corners. Our midfield runners making their way through. Just waiting now for Stevenson, who should be coming down towards the final corner very shortly. The rest of the midfield runners making their way through as we wait for our race leader. Number 123, Rhys Stevenson. Pulls the gap, there he is, so into the final corner he goes. 123, Rhys Stevenson looks like he's just about done enough. He's going to be close to the line, but Stevenson holds on. Holmes Williams with a last lap charge has to settle for second place though. Here comes that close battle for third, and it looks like Ryan Tice is going to hold on. There goes the number 12, Luke Hedger. He finishes a lap down, recovers to 19th place. Ben Lord in 4th, Michael Ned in 5th position on the treble 7, Chase Collymore in 6th, just ahead of Ryan Clark. And running up the top 10, it's going to be Carl Sanders, Dan Pearson and James Herring. So some brilliant action there in the 140 Group A. Got a bit close at times, but fantastic action there, as you always expect from that 140 class. It does tend to be very close and competitive. Do have a scheduled break, of course, for the marshals at around 1 PM today. We're currently setting at 12:20. We've got 3 more motos to go with the Avali Cup a bit later on.